Hi dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. I'm having the pleasure of bringing you the 63rd match of this IPL 2011 report, and what a report it would be. Well, Kings 11 Punjab were clashing against Royal Challengers today at the Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association Stadium Dharamshala, and everyone were thinking, what is Chris Gayle going to do? Who has been the most dangerous batsman in this IPL 2011, is he going to smash the ball all around the park? But well, what happened was something which one could have never imagined, and that was the captain of the Kings 11 Punjab leading the way along with Shaun Marsh and putting up a partnership which has been unrivaled. I mean, not unrivaled, it has never happened in 2020 cricket history, and today it happened. Today was the day, 17th of May 2011. It happened in the IPL 2011 between Kings 11 Punjab and Royal Challengers Bangalore at the Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association Stadium in Dharamshala. It will really go down in history as 206 runs were added for the second wicket between Adam Gilchrist and Shaun Marsh. And never ever a 200 partnership has been made in a 2020 cricket, and this was the first time in the annals of 2020 cricket history that happened. And what a day it was for Adam Gilchrist. He smashed the ball all across the park, of which I'm going to talk to you about. He made 106 of 55 deliveries, 8 fours and 9 sixes. Shaun Marsh was not out on 79 of 49 deliveries, 7 fours and 5 sixes, 232 for 2 for Kings 11 Punjab in their 20 overs batting first. In fact, they were the ones who won the toss, and Royal Challengers Bangalore were bowled out for 121. Today, Chris Gayle was gone. I guess stunning catch taken by Adam Gilchrist himself. So, Kings 11 Punjab won this match by a very, very huge margin, a massive margin of 111 runs. Now, I'm going to go through the story. Well, the story was the whole day. It was dominated by Adam Gilchrist and Shaun Marsh. That's it. Adam Gilchrist in particular was absolutely merciless today. Now let's talk about what happened today. Well, Valtati was the first. Valtati hit a 4 in the first over. The second over, Longwell bowled to him. Valtati actually rocked back and hit him over covers for his. That was a flat 6 that was hit. And then Longwell had his man. As Valtati was gone, he was caught by Saurav Tiwari at mid-off. So that was the first wicket to go. And that wicket went with the score on 25 for 1, the Kings 11 Punjab after 4 overs, and then Van der Vaart bowled to Marsh, and everything started from this over on. Abhimanyu Mithun bowled to Gilchrist, and this shot was a very, very, very huge shot by Gilchrist as Abhimanyu Mithun was sent soaring over the wickets for a 6. After that, Arvind came on to bowl the left-arm spinner, and he was cracked for 21 runs in the 8th over by Adam Gilchrist. Adam Gilchrist slowly started shifting gears here. Arvind bowled the ball, and he was smashed over mid-off for a 6. And then there was one which was hit over the bowler's head for a 4. Marsh came into the equation. Marsh also hit Arvind for a 6, and he hit a 4. So it was an identical situation for both the batsmen as Arvind was taken apart for 21 runs. After that, there was no stopping them. Gayle came in. Gayle was smashed for 2 sixes in the 9th over by Gilchrist. Langwell was absolutely carted over the wickets. In fact, 3 consecutive sixes hit by Adam Gilchrist. The way it was Langwell bowled one ball which was sent over deep square leg for a 6. Then he punched him over mid-wicket for a 6, and the other one was once again over mid-wicket. It was actually hit over square leg for a 6. Gilchrist was simply superb. Langwell didn't know what to do, bowled slower balls that went for 6s. Full tosses were deposited for 6s. And then the score started galloping. Kings 11 Punjab were 111 for 1 in the 11th over. Kohli came in himself, the captain of the Royal Challengers Bangalore himself came onto the attack. It didn't matter. Marsh actually just clouted him for a 6, and Gilchrist clouted him for a 4. And there was some sanity when Arvind and Gayle came in and bowled some bit of sanity. But let's talk about this ball. Now, Kings 11 Punjab 143 for 1 in the 14th over. The 15th over bowled by Van der Vaart to Marsh. I'm going to describe that for you. Van der Vaart bowled to Marsh. The first ball over long off for a 6 by Marsh. The next ball to Marsh was gone, disappeared, went over mid-wicket for a 6. The next ball that Van der Vaart bowled to Marsh was a Yorker, but it was dug out for a 4 through extra cover. A full toss from Marsh goes for a 6. And this is all only Marsh doing this to Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart went for 30 runs of the 15th over. There was absolutely no breathing space for the pace bowler Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart bowled to Marsh the 5th delivery. That was over the covers for a 4. The next ball, the last ball that Van der Vaart bowled was hit over the bowler's head for a 6, and that was the style. First Gilchrist charged, and after that Marsh charged. This kept on happening. Van der Vaart would again hit for a 6 and a 4 by Gilchrist, and then Gilchrist punched Arvind for a 6. It was a long hop sent over square leg for a 6, and it was the 19th over. Kings 11 Punjab were 220 for 1, and then Gilchrist in the last over hit Langwell for 2 boundaries, and then finally of the 5th delivery of the 20th over, Langwell got Gilchrist. He was caught at short third man for 106 of 55 balls, 8 fours and 9 sixes in that knock. Marsh remained not out on 79 of 49 balls, 7 fours and 5 sixes. And David Hussey, spectator, 0 of 1 ball. And let us talk about the bowling figures here. But let me tell you, this was a 206 run partnership which went from 25 for 1 to 231 for 2, and 232 for 2 was the final score for Kings 11 Punjab after 20 overs. What a knock from Adam Gilchrist. He was the man of the match for sure. Van der Vaart 4 overs, no maiden, none for 50. Longwell 4 overs, 2 for 48. Gale 4 overs, 2, none for 35. Arvind 4 overs cost him 36. 3 overs for 29 for Abhimanyu Mithun, and 1 over no maiden, none for 13. Absolute carnage from Australia, from the Adam Gilchrist. Royal Challengers Bangalore, the reply: they were bowled out for 121. Gale, of whom much would have expected after a score of 231, they wanted the Gale to, but Gale was absolutely all at sea against Praveen Kumar's bowling, who bowled a maiden over, and the 7th he played one more ball from Harris, and Harris took his wickets. A brilliant catch taken by Gilchrist. That was Gale gone. After that, Saurav Tiwari was dismissed for 6. The innings nearly never got underway. Only A.B. de Villiers was the one who contributed something, I would say. 34 of 27 balls with 3 fours and 1 6. Virat Kohli was gone for 11, and then Asad Pathan was out for 7. Mohammad Kaif for 15. Arun Karthik made 6. Van der Vaart 6. Mithun made 10, Longwell 8, and Arvind for not out on 11. But the damage, well, the bowling figures, if you see, Praveen Kumar bowled very economically, 3 overs, 1 maiden, none for 11, 3 for 28 for Ryan Harris, who gave the breakthrough and also picked up some wickets, 2 for 30 for Srivastava of 3 overs, Viltati 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 30, but Piyush Chawla was the real pick who really started taking wickets for A.B. de Villiers, the very prized wicket. Then he actually got the lower middle order to fumble there. 4 overs, no maiden, 4 for 17. 121 all-out Royal Challengers Bangalore, losing the match by a very huge margin of 111 runs. Adam Gilchrist, without any shadow of a doubt, was named man of the match. And what a knock he played. The first time he raised the bar in 2020 cricket has never happened before. 186 was the highest that in a 2020 has been made, and that was made in Australia probably. It was made in Australia, where Justin Langer was a party to it. But today, another Australian has done it. In fact, 2 Australians, Adam Gilchrist and Shaun Marsh, clubbed the bowlers all across the park. 206 run partnership that enabled Kings 11 Punjab to win the match, put up a second highest IPL score of 232, and then win the match. What a way it was. Adam Gilchrist, salute to Adam Gilchrist for doing this. He took everything on his own. He knew Chris Gale was the danger, and he went for it, and it worked in magnificent fashion. So I'm going to leave you with the score here of Adam Gilchrist, out for 106 of just 55 deliveries, his second IPL century, 8 fours and 9 sixes, and Adam Gilchrist has kept Kings 11 Punjab's hopes alive. That's it from me, your host Ram, for Cricket Happenings. It has been a pleasure bringing you this Cricket Happenings show today, and especially about the double century partnership, the first time in 2020 history, and Adam Gilchrist smashing 106 of 55 balls, giving them the victory. Thanks for your company, and keep watching Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram saying good night and signing off.